The next person addressed is Joseph's little brother, Samuel Harrison Smith. Samuel is generally recognized as the very first missionary in the history of the church. A few days after the church is organized and this revelation is given, Samuel took a satchel full of copies of the Book of Mormon and set out to teach the gospel. He wasn't very successful during that first round, but he did manage to place a copy of the Book of Mormon with a guy named John Green, a Methodist minister that lived in the area. In a follow-up visit, Samuel was meeting with John Green's wife, Rhoda Green. And as Samuel asked if he could read the Book of Mormon with her, Rhoda burst into tears suddenly and started to spill out all of her problems to this young missionary. The two of them prayed together, and eventually Rhoda and John both were converted and joined the church. Now, this is a big deal because Rhoda's maiden name is Rhoda Young. Her brother is a guy named Phineas Young, who has a brother whose name you might recognize, Brigham Young. In fact, Phineas Young started to investigate the church because his sister joined, and he remembered meeting with Samuel Smith and pointing out to him that Samuel Smith's name was in the book as one of the 8 witnesses. According to Phineas Young, Samuel Smith turned to him and said, "Yes, I know that book to be a revelation from God, translated by the gift and power of the Holy Ghost, and that my brother, Joseph Smith, is a prophet, seer, and revelator." All the Youngs were converted and became important leaders in the church. If you look at a copy of the Book of Mormon that was owned by Samuel Smith, you can even see a place where he underlined and starred his name as if he was witnessing again that the Book of Mormon was true.